Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ibsf World Snooker Championships of 2024. The host nation Qatar Doha welcomes the worldwide fans tuning in. I have a very special guest with me today. Akhilesh, welcome to the commentary booth here today. And could you tell us a little bit about yourself? Over to you.
Thank you. Good morning. Good morning, all viewers. I hope everybody has a great experience of this World Championship. A very good field here. I am Akhilesh Mohan. I'm originally an English billiard player. I though have played snooker at a good level. But this is a very, very big sport. When it comes to snooker, we know the stalwarts. So I've been playing, I'm about 63 years old, I've been playing almost 30 years now. And I have a good pedigree. I am the nephew of the one-time great Satish Mohan from India. And that's all. I mean, I've never been able to play anywhere close to, even anywhere far, but then this is a good game.
Well, first of all, it's a great honour to have you. And you might have been watching the snooker over the last few days. And how do you feel about this match? You got the reigning champion of the world coming in, defending his title in the knockout stages. How do you see how this match is going to go in? Because you got a legend and you got the reigning champion of the world.
These are the two, as far as I understand, these are the two very, very good players. On their day, they are lethal players. They could produce any good quality snooker. And I think today Alobaidli will stretch himself. And this is going to be a great match because Mohammad Asif is from Faisalabad, from Pakistan. And Faisalabad has produced some great players. So I'm sure Mohammad Asif will not give in very easy, and both have to really pitch in.
Exactly, ladies and gentlemen. This is the match the world wants to see. A legend, Mohammed, versus the reigning champion of the world. This is going to have to be the greatest performance. In my opinion, with the field out there, it's very strong. And I've just had some information for you from United Emirates. Mohammed was speaking to me just now. He says this is the greatest lineup in history for the IBSF World Snooker Championships of all the players. And that's just a credit to all the standard of players in this tournament. So well done to all of you guys out there.
See the quality of the shot. I mean, these are the players, I mean, they know the table inch perfect. We have seen what Ali has done. He has snookered Mohammad Asif. And it's early. I mean, these matches in the morning are not very easy to play. And by the time, people set in, second session, third sessions are better. But early morning matches are always tough for any player. And Asif has played a very, very, very good shot.
How important is it to get the first frame? When you're playing best of seven, I find the first frame is so important psychologically. How do you feel about the first frame?
Absolutely well said. I mean, the first frame and the first couple settle you in. But I have seen also players, when they are 0-2 down, they wake up and they take the next two and level the frames. These are the two players. I mean, for them, the experience that they have, yes, the morning blues, as we say, but certainly these two are capable of overcoming any kind of inhibitions that we face early in the morning.
Now, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a professional pool player and a volunteer media for Qatar Snooker Federation, and I've been doing it for 13 years of the media. And when I started, it was just an iPad, and they kept me 13 years later. And we never had a studio until Abdullah came along, and we have a professional media team now.
No.
We're all well looked after, and it's just amazing what Qatar Billiard Federation have done for the media team. Now, the media team consists of around about 5-6 of us, and of course the IBSF have a media team as well. So what I'm explaining is, when I started to do the commentary, I knocked on the door and they allowed me 13 years ago to do the pool, and they allowed me in return to play in the World Championships. And that gave me great confidence to understand the game of snooker, billiards, and with that 13 years of experience, they trained me to become a world billiards commentator. It's just not snooker I commentate, not just pool, it's Hable. So I'm sanctioned by many of the biggest organisations in the world. I'm sanctioned by the WPA, the IBSF, and QBSF, and Hable to be their commentator. And what that means is a great honour to meet hundreds, up to thousands of players worldwide over the years. So it's all based on how you feel in this game. This is how I do my commentary. It's about feelings, and I'm trying to give a pool player's point of view to a snooker player's point of view. Now, Ali and I, we've been training partners for 13 years in pool. I have played Ali in snooker competitions, so I do play a little bit of snooker, and I thoroughly enjoy it. So the contrast of a pool player to a snooker player is completely different. But a lot of the snooker players are coming into the pool world, so we're analysing the passion, the feelings, and the understanding of the two games as well.
No wonder you have a very big experience. You ask me, I have been only a couple of times in front of a mic, commenting here and there. So you should pardon my nervousness. And obviously, we just saw a opening which Ali had on the far end of the table, and he should have, I believe, capitalized on that. Somehow, he did not get a good position after the red. But anyway, both of them are cautious. You can see both of them are leaving nothing. And both of them are a bit hesitant. Both of them.
When we talk about hesitant, the way I look at it, they're playing 3 parts of snooker. This is how I see snooker. They're playing the chess game in the beginning. They don't want to give anything away, easy options.
Absolutely.
The middle of the game goes down to good fortune and misfortune, and the end game is clinical potting.
Finishing. Yes, absolutely.
With in pool, when you terminize of a high break, I call it a run-out break. So this opportunity now is a run-out.
Yeah.
So where a break of 20 or 30 will settle the player, but in pool we call it a run-out to win the game.
I see.
So he will need a run-out here. But in snooker it's so difficult, and you can see Ali just missed that opportunity there.
Yeah. These are morning blues, as we say. And they both know the potential of their opponents, and definitely they just don't want to make any mistake, and that adds a little bit of extra pressure. On another day they will knock these balls at lightning speeds.
Absolutely. There's only one player who I've seen in the tournament on the TV table, in my opinion, Harvey from England.
I see.
Have you been watching Harvey play
No,
from England?
no.
Incredible. He's like sledging the balls in, going in the whole length of the table. But it's down to consistency. So the standard of snooker is, in my opinion, is like this. Your concentration spell is the best in the world. Pool tournaments, pool matches do not last. Matches don't last 4 hours. We tend to be
the Spanish less.
Yeah, we cannot concentrate that length of time because we live in a roller coaster game, and snooker players live in a concentration game. It's incredible what you guys go through,
and you'll be surprised. I'm just coming out of Landywood in near Birmingham, and I was playing the World Billiards WBL World Billiard Championship and the English Open, and you cannot imagine the extent of concentration this billiard demands in a 2.5 hour match. And I was very impressed by Dave Gossier, who was the champion this year, making a comment that it was only a 2.5 hour game, but he had to pace himself. He didn't want to fire himself early or fire out himself early, and he paced himself for a 2.5 hour game. I think a lot of us who play both billiards and snooker do not realize that we need to pace our games and select our shots and our game accordingly.
And in the pool game, we tend to live on each shot. And what I mean by that, each shot can change the game. When we play 9-ball, it just one flick, one good bit of fortune, and our whole body shuts down with disbelief, and then it all picks up again with great fortunes. But snooker, for me, is the most complex billiard game in the world.
Yes. See, this is, if you have seen the last shot, these are clean shots, yet the shots are touching the cushion before the ball gets spotted. This is the sign of the early pressure that these guys have. Otherwise, they will pot clean right through the center of the pocket.
Now, when we talk about, this is most important, ladies and gentlemen, about the contrast between a pool player and a snooker player. When we look at the table conditions of snooker tables, that's a great shot. Put him behind the green here.
Yeah, he has no choice.
You guys play with a heated table.
Yes, heated tables. Yes.
AC is the same for us, but your light system is incredible heat.
Yes.
When I stood out there, you've been in the arena this morning.
Yes.
The heat drains you out there.
Yes.
And when you sit down, you're in a fridge.
Absolutely.
So you can't really adjust to that other than experience.
This is an opening.
So this is a free ball.
Yes.
Plus a foul and a miss. The record for foul and a misses on the TV table was in the qualifiers. It was 7 in a row.
But this was, it has not been called a foul and a miss because if it had been, he has preferred to open this as a free ball. So yeah, because you see, the foul and miss is
that's the first one I've ever seen.
No,
where they've not called it.
I did not hear them. I did not hear him call out. So probably he has, but we have not heard him. So it depends. It should have been called. But when there is an advantage to the other player on a free ball, especially when he's 40-45 points ahead, he would like to capitalize and come to the table and finish it off.
Wow. I've just learnt something there. Thank you very much for that.
There's no point gathering 4 points here and there when you can finish it off. He's already 41 before the shot and needs only 25-30 more to close in on the frame.
So you can see this game slipping away from Ali.
Yes, it's quite a difficult one. The red is precariously placed. It has to be just dropped into the pocket. There is no way somebody can pot it and screw back and probably run. So that red has to be just dropped into the center pocket, if ever. So that makes and the red spot and the black spot is occupied. That makes it even more difficult.
So he's took on a double there, knowing the
Yeah.
safeties involved.
Yeah.
One other thing I've learnt about snooker, if he potted that red, he's taken 8 points away from the table
Yes.
from his opponent.
Yes.
Now the scoreboard, I've also taught how to use the scoreboard, which affects the player. And what do I mean by that? So Ali's looked at the scoreboard, 53 plays 8. Yes, there's enough points on the table, but psychologically, he's trailing. And how do you deal with it being a billiard player when you're trailing? How do you use the scoreboard? Do you just try and do everything you can, or play a tactical game?
At this stage, there are 6 reds, 6, 8, that's 48, and 27. So it's about 48 and 27 is about 75 points on the table. So, and the quality of Ali is such that he just needs one good position, though the black is down in the balk. So I don't think these guys worry about the pressure. They worry about their form, and that the first frame, as you said, is a bit nervy, and you'll see them settling down in a couple of frames. So this is not going to finish one way. This will be your last. I think they will play all 7 frames. So this is going to go to the last frame.
He's fortunate there. So what I do is good fortune, and Ali's
That's
made a terrible mistake. He didn't
know
the outcome of the cluster.
Judgment. Yeah. Here he is. From here, I think if somebody does not win the frame, like Mohammad Asif, there is no reason he should not. And this is something exactly opposite. If Ali had this chance, he would have wound up this frame.
So the blue to the corner.
Yes, but it's not an easy shot, and he has not put his white in a good position. This is a tough pink, very tough pink. It's a good blue, but he has to do a lot with his white to come up.
And look where the red is.
Yes.
The blue spot.
Yes.
So he's going to go
It covers
first.
the blue. Yeah.
Safety probably.
He's going safe. He's
And behind the black.
I do not know. Probably he was trying to play the green and just stay behind. He's going for his blue.
Yeah, this is a clever shot.
Very, very nice shot. Really.
He's-
But he has left it open. Yes. But with the Chinese to the green. A little awkward to play.
So he's pushed the blue I call that the end game in
I see.
snooker. Just tie everything up.
That's again a bad shot. He tried to pot it. He shouldn't have.
Ali hasn't settled.
No, Ali hasn't settled. He wouldn't have played the shots. He would pot these guys can pot from anywhere, anytime. It's only the frame of mind that factors. And the first frame, second frame, early in the morning, these are a few things that bother them.
And you see the camera gentleman, Poboda. He's the professional. We started together 13 years ago. Where's the white? Where is the
It's going
white?
in.
It's
No,
just drifted to the left.
Just drifted to the left, yes.
So he's the professional photographer for the
I see.
IBSF and other organisations.
I see.
And he works up to like 14, 15 hours a day. I tend to do 14 hours a day, or the camera crew do. And Abdullah, who's the head of the media, is amazing character, amazing gentleman, lovely person. And he makes sure he's responsible for the TV setup. He's responsible to make sure everything is running smooth. And we're a great team all together. But as you can see now, if this yellow drops, he goes to
He wanted
58.
to snook.
So there's 50 points the difference. I got a feeling, I have this concept of feeling the shots and how the players are playing. I believe we're in for a great game.
Yes, definitely. I agree with that, really. And which is a very nice, this is a very nice 2 cushion, 3 cushion, 4 cushion safety shot. Not leaving any red clean. Green, black and brown are very well placed. That's a good shot. He has brought it right behind the black. Oh my God. I wonder these snooker players, if they had played they played billiards more often, they would definitely get a very good idea of the leaves of their shots. And they play straightforward half ball cuts so that they could bring the white back down into the balk. But we billiard players, we give a lot of check and running sides. And
Okay.
when we move the ball quite to our will in a way. See, yeah, an average player that I am, I would never cannon the yellow. I would still give a little more running side and get a wider angle to come behind the black.
Your knowledge of the game is incredible.
Asif is taking a chance.
So this is an option here for Ali.
Very nice. The pink has come into now. I think if Ali just lifts his game, he has an opening. He has an opening.
Oh, Ali.
This is unlucky. This is
Unlucky.
unlucky. Let's see where it leaves.
Got to.
Oh,
dear
this
of
is
him.
unfortunate.
So the misfortune.
Yeah, nobody can control this. When you go for your shot and the pocket throws it back, you really never know where the ball will stop.
I also get a lovely holiday relationship with the players. I tend to go out to dinner with the players as well over the years. And Kamal from India, he took me out for dinner twice.
Mm-hmm.
And lovely. Everybody is just from the table. This is. They're absolutely amazing characters, lovely people.
Really. In India, billiards and snooker is not a very big sport, but it is a celebrated sport. People who play billiards and snooker,
Yes.
we we love it to the death.
Yeah.
Anybody who has come to India and in India, anybody comes to a billiard table, he has normally never played any other game.
Now, would you go back to the table and just get some potting practice?
Absolutely well said. He wants to get he's actually, you can see his walk to the table. His walk to the table was not to worry. Go ahead. Pot a few balls.
Yeah.
You see, the body language of these players speaks a lot.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. What we're going to discuss today is a pool player's point of view on the body language to a billiards and an average snooker player's point of view. So it's going to be an interesting concept. So here we go. He
He just wants to take some time and
that's a good shot.
He tried very well, very well. He's tried well. The frame is over, but good that he hangs on, gets adjusted to lights, the speed of the table.
Very well played.
It's not an easy shot. It's not an easy shot. Although it's a simple one cushion, but it's not easy.
Yeah, well played
And
there.
this is a
going
very
in.
nice shot. This is a very nice shot. Very nice shot.
Well played.
Very well played.
So, we'll discuss that later on. With the body language of the snooker player and a pool player is completely different. We live in the roller coaster emotional ride, where snooker players with a concentration ride is incredible strain on the body.
Absolutely.
But these players don't show it.
Yeah, yeah.
Each side, it's adrenaline, passion, emotion.
These guys are conditioned. I mean, this is not their first match or the first few. They have been playing for years. Mohammad Asif is a seasoned player. Ali is younger, definitely, but Ali has been tested last year. I was here last year, so I've seen him playing, and he's playing. There's another good player, Mohammad Shabab from UAE, and I saw their match last year. It's fantastic the way the two handled each other. He's absolutely just overcoming his. He just wants to get the feel of the table, Ali. Absolutely.
Now, Ali has got hidden talents. He's the ranked number 1 pool player. He's got 5th place in Hable Asian Championships. And he's the number 1 snooker player. And also, he's achieved something very special. Sportsman of the Year in Qatar.
Yeah.
So he is an icon in Qatar. He doesn't play in a world tour. We are on a world tour together. So he also plays pool on the world tour. So his knowledge of billiards is incredible.
Incredible.
So, how do you feel being 1-0 down? We'll try and get some results for you. Of other matches, so you can. Let's have a look. So there they are. If you can come through on this one. Look at Michael Giorgio. 1-0 down.
1-0 down.
Let's have a look.
1-0 down, 29 ahead. See, the first matches are always. There is a player I am watching since the last 3 days. Tridad Azadipur from Iran, I think. He's showing some promise.
And look at Darryl Hill versus Nicholas.
Yes.
He's 1-0 down.
Yeah.
And both of them are firing on incredible standard of play yesterday.
Absolutely.
Darryl had I think it was 100 plus, 120 something. But look at that field there.
I have a very small story to tell you, very fast. This guy, Nicolas Morto, you will be, I used to play the French circuit for many years, and I used to play the nationals, including the TN1, TN2, in 2 parts, north and south of France. And I have played Nicolas Morto when he was just about 11 or 10 years old, and I have lost to him.
Wow.
Yes, and he was, and he could hardly, bend on the table, and he played well. And this was, I lost to him, I remember, in Ronche. Yes. So it's next to Lille. There is a club there. And I had lost to him. And it was one of the morning matches. And I really underestimated this small, lanky, he's a guy. Just about less than 4 feet. Less than maybe 3.5 probably.
Wow.
And he beat me. And I really felt bad. And I was in my 50s. This is about 10 years back. So Nicola has come up a very long way. He plays very well. And his compatriot Brian, I know Brian as a child. I know his father. So these are both very, very good players of France. Brian Wachowski and Nicolas Morto. Mortro, on s'appelle français en French, c'est Mortro.
So, that's a lovely story.
That's a good opening.
So the best safety break I have seen is where he opened up the 2 reds from the pack. They went back into the pack, and the cue ball went behind and snookered the whole lot behind the cue ball. So I was in the qualifiers. But right now this is a very attacking shot. Would you take this on? I think he is.
With 1 up, yes. I don't think he should pot at this stage of the match. See.
Now,
and
Ali,
he has given an opening.
Ladies,
that is an opening.
I apologise, ladies and gentlemen. Alobaidli's family and friends and brothers are watching. They know that their brother, and he has to perform now. There's no ifs or buts. If he wants to win the world title, he has to run the table. He needs to send a message. So for me, this is pressure. Run out. Over to you. What do you feel about this run out?
You see his body language. There's no pressure. This is maybe 100 times he has played like this in these conditions with the 7 reds out. 7 reds which are portable, and he knows the frame is his. He just has to push those balls into the pocket, and you will see him coming back. Any player, in fact, it's not only Ali. Any player who gets this kind of an opening with 6-7 reds, that gives him very big confidence. I mean, these are good players. I mean, these are players who can pot from anywhere, anytime.
So you can see now. I'll just give you a little bit of information. Why Ali wears a glove? Have you noticed that?
Yes, I have never asked him, but
And
probably he sweats.
And the reason why we wear gloves in at the pool table, and it's the smoothness on the cue going through the glove, and because it's a wooden shaft, you see the players. Do you see Mohammed there holding his hand on this cloth? Well, that's a moist cloth. So what that does is keep the hand moisturized. Okay, so when he's picking up the cue, it's smooth and accurate. So you see Ali's glove? So he uses that for the smoothness of the cue.
I see.
Because it gets very sticky out there with the AC and the conditions of the heat. So the heat and the AC plays a major part.
Some precipitation taking place, yeah.
Because the cue is breathing, because it's wood.
Yeah, it's
and
wood,
it needs
absolutely.
to breathe. And that's why he uses a glove. And that's a
That
beautiful
is interesting piece of information, really.
shot. I have some more for you.
Thank you. No, that's really interesting. I was told by a very veteran player one time. He said, Akhilesh, the cueing in billiards, in snooker, and in pool are different. And in
Oh, Ali.
how can you miss this shot? How
Ali.
can you miss this shot?
Big mess. Big mess.
Yes, it's a mess. This is where the human element of all of us factors in. Hundreds of pots like this in his career, and missing the black like this.
Now.
See his touch. He
Yeah,
could have
perfect.
over or under potted this red. He has accurately potted the black.
I have a bit of information for you about the snooker cue. Here we go. When they roll the cue on the table, it's sort of like it turns where the faro is. It's like wobbles a little bit. Now I got a dead straight cue, which was presented to me by a great billiards player, Peter, from Singapore.
Peter Gilchrist.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a
So they presented.
very good friend of mine as well.
They presented me his snooker, his billiard cue, and I got it right behind me.
I see.
And I found out yesterday from Pangaj, who's 27 times world champion. Now what happens is, the reason why the cue flicks like that, is sort of bubbles, is because of the pressure you're delivering the cue on your hand,
Absolutely.
and it grooves.
Yes.
And it makes that groove, and I never knew that, because my cue is dead straight, and then all of a sudden it grooves and it wobbles on the table.
Yes, it does.
I never knew that, and he told me yesterday. And also he explained about your billiard balls. They're different to
Yeah.
the snooker balls.
Slightly different.
Yeah.
I think a couple of grams less. The snooker balls are I have both the sets on my table at home,
Yes.
and I have a weighing machine. I recently got it from eBay, so I do check, and Even it is very bad to have that psychological feeling that one of your 3 billiard balls is 0.1 gram less than the other.
Wow.
And then that, that sticks to your mind. And when you're playing with it, or either you're cueing it or you're potting it, you get worried. But that it should not happen. It should not. These are, nothing will, not so much. 0.1 gram, 0.2 grams will not change so much.
Now, I'm going to ask you a question. Here we go. I'm going to ambush you now. Have you ever played English pool? English 8 ball?
Yes.
Why is
Everybody has played pool.
why is the cue ball smaller than the object balls?
I do not know. That is typical. I used to play in France also. We used to play those. Yeah, we used to play those small whites and small reds.
But why is the cue ball smaller than the object ball?
I don't know. Basically, just suiting the table, because the table also is very small, and there are many tables that can fit into a very small space.
It's designed to go through the chute.
It's kind of.
But what they did was they experimented to put the cue ball in English 8 ball the same size as the object ball. But the experimentation was a disaster
I see.
because they couldn't use the cue ball.
I see.
Yeah, they experimented it.
See, he has closed the frame.
And
Muhammad Asif has closed the frame.
why isn't there a spotted white so we can see the fans and tuning in can see where the ball's spinning?
In snooker?
Yeah.
I think snooker already doesn't need so much of marketing as much as billiard does. So English billiard tends to get boring, very predictable when these great players play, and it's more of accuracy that you can see on the top of the table that they show. And snooker is a very popular game. If you had those spots on the white, probably it could be more distracting than anything else.
He played that beautiful.
Yeah, very nice. Straight queuing. Very straight queuing.
Now, I was in, I won a pool competition and I had a vacation in Georgia and I had to go to this snooker hall between Georgia, halfway between Georgia and Russia. And when I walked in, everybody's clapping, welcome, and I'm thinking, what is that table about? It's called a pyramid table. They said to me, have you ever played on a pyramid table? I said, no, I've never played on one before. And I said, I don't need a white, do I? Because there was 15 whites on the table. Russian billiards I was playing. Have you ever played
No, I've only watched them playing. But it's very difficult. And the pockets are very small, I understand.
couldn't even pop one ball.
Yeah, the pockets are very small.
They gave me the Russian billiard cue, and it was like...
Heavier.
Oh, yeah.
Very heavy.
Yeah. And it was like picking up a dumbbell. And I'm going, how do you hit the cue ball? And they were explaining, and I hit it soft. It didn't happen.
It is hit
hard.
gently, yeah.
Then that didn't happen, and I was sledgehammering it.
Yeah, but ball split. If you, I have not played. I've seen people, and somebody have commented. Someone has commented. It is the balls split if you play very hard when it's Russian. See how he has closed the frame. These guys, it's only a matter of time when Ali will pick up, and you'll see Ali finishing a frame as well.
But what a great performance! One mistake.
Yeah,
and the frame is over. This is what happens when you're playing at the highest level of this match.
But he missed by quite a margin. We don't think we can replay it, but he missed by quite a margin. Well before the jaws, well before the jaw of the pocket.
And that was a break of 102. So well played.
Very, very good.
Well done. So let's have a look at the scores. Just try and get the scores and have a look around the room. So let's have a look. Nicholas is up.
He's just ahead of Daryl. Trizad is leading. Mohammad Shabab. Mohammad Shabab is, I really wonder, he's a great player. I love watching him. I have not played him directly. I've played him a few frames in his club in Abu Dhabi, but he's a pleasure to watch.
And Michael
Michael
George.
is a terrific player. Terrific.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
He's my training partner.
Is he?
Yeah.
Mm.
I got a few training partners: Ali Alobaidli, Michael Giorgio, Mahana, and the youngest brother of Ali Alobaidli's family, Mansoura. So they're just lovely. And Michael's just won the Hayball Championships here in Qatar, so that was a great achievement. So the game these gentlemen are playing on this table is a very high standard. Nervy frame. If you just joined us, I'll give you a quick update. Bit of a nervy frame from both players, but Mohammed pulled through, and then Ali missed the black, only to see his opponent come through with 102 break. Stay tuned as we are witnessing frame number 3. For me, worrying times for Ali. It's a must-win game for Ali to stay in contention. It's definitely a thriller of a match to watch. And how do you see it?
You have just aptly summarized, and Ali has to wake up, as we say. Ali has to win this frame to stay in contention. 3-0 up at the end of this frame. It's in huge pressure mentally, especially with the little bit of nerves that we do see sometimes these players get into when the leads extend to 3 frames in a 7-frame match.
Ali will dig deep. He won't let this title slip away. As we watch the safety tactical battle, the chess game take place.
What if it's a lucky lead there?
I'm a great believer in all sports games. You make your own luck.
These are unforced errors. Players of these calibers, we cannot afford to have a foul at this stage of the game. And such fouls which are called uncalled for.
Oh, so you see how he turned the cue ball there?
Yeah, he's slightly split the bunch. And you mentioned, the openings. These players, they don't prefer to have a compact bunch even after the opening. They want to leave a couple of reds open when they open the frames to create opportunities. So there are different styles of opening. Somebody opens four reds, somebody opens 3 reds, and big guys in the world, they open easily 3 to 4 reds.
That's interesting.
So if one mistake from the opponent and you are in the game, or one difficult snooker, but if you leave them compact, and even if you have snooked him, these guys can come out of a snooker from anywhere.
Well, as you can see now, it's worrying times for Ali. He has to get this pot. He is going for it.
Yeah, this is a big one.
What a shot. Round of applause.
Yes.
What a shot that was. Tremendous pressure. You're 2-0. This is how I see it. And then we'll look at your point of view. 2-0 down. I've got to pot this red to stay in contention of this title. How do you see it? Taking that red on.
I think that will add to his confidence. But you see, as we see the frame unfolding, this particular frame, he could have been left with anywhere thicker on the red that he kissed, going back from the top cushion and stopped for a blue. You can call this luck, fortune, whatever. He could have been left better to capitalize on that good shot. He's playing sensible.
Is it in pool? We call it one shot can make you feel good and one shot can make you feel bad. And what I mean by that is you're unstoppable when you play good shots. Do you find that in snooker where you play one bad shot and the whole game's collapsed, and one shot you play good and you're unbeatable. Do you have that feeling?
I would not. I don't feel that should be, because these guys are seasoned players. They quickly will get up and start running, and it has to be a stream of bad shots or bad luck that can put them down.
Right.
Not otherwise. These are very, very good seasoned players. On their days, they are lethal, as I said. They could do anything. So it's a little bit unfortunate that Ali has not, I would say, picked up yet. But soon he should. This frame, I think that one long pot will do him good.
Exactly. So he's feeling much better. So the tactical safety shot here. He's took it on.
Yeah, and that's another opening.
Wow.
That is another opening.
Ali must have a 20-30 short, but what's happening here?
He has to take the red below the black, which is in the lower to the red, and he has to probably, I would go safe to blue.
Okay.
I would not. Yes, I would go safe to blue. Yes, because there is a red below.
Okay.
I would not bother. I don't even have to do. I don't have to push my white. That's a soft. I will always come back on the top. Fantastic.
Here's a question for you, which
Please.
I don't understand. Right, we have the D marked out. Why is there a line from the D to the cushion on either side? What does that line represent on the snooker table?
Because the table is same. I mean, it is in billiards that we need the balk line, but in snooker we don't need the balk line. So since you can't, it has been traditional to keep the table same.
Okay. Traditional.
No other reason.
Okay.
And that's an interesting thought that you have said. On snooker tables, there should not be the balk line. It makes no difference.
Oh,
again,
Ali.
This is unfortunate. He is not in his element. Ali missing a shot like this
Dear of him.
is not in his element.
And that could cost him this frame. We just saw 102 break. And he's trying to get the black back on the spot straight away.
See the body language of Ali.
It's a shame.
A little, a bit down, but I think, as I just said, I mean, I never write off these players. These guys will come back from nowhere.
So this red to the corner to hold for the black.
It's not easy.
And start break building.
Yeah, not easy.
Nothing's easy.
Short stun, and he has to hold the white, and he has. See, he's hardly yes. So he did not stun, and he has.
Did he have a kick?
Difficult for me to fathom that.
He's having the cue ball clean. When I miss, the first thing I say is, I don't want to look silly or embarrassed. I had a kick on the ball then.
Possibly.
Did you see that kick? I just blame anything and everything when I miss. No, I'm only joking. It's very rare in a match I've ever had the cue ball cleaned in pool.
In pool, hardly.
Yeah.
Yes, I have not seen anybody asking for a cleaning up. It's a nice shot. It's a very nice shot.
What about the referees? How do they have the concentration spell of between 3 to 4 hours per match, concentrating on every shot and where every ball is? Do you referee?
Yes, I do a lot of refereeing.
Good.
Although I'm not a certified referee, but yes, I do a lot of refereeing. Even this in Landywood World WBL, I refereed a couple of matches. But refereeing is being present and not showing your presence. See.
Wow.
Yeah, being present but not show. You cannot.
You hide behind the player.
Yeah, you cannot disturb the player. You cannot come in his line of shots. while you have to be on the top of the.
Oh,
This is
what a shot!
this is
What a shot
good
from
shot.
Ali.
Good shot. Very good shot. If he has played, I think he played soft. This is going to be another opening. Good opening. This has to be at least a 3 cushion, 4 cushion leave. It's not going to be easy. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and 4. The looking towards the red to the red to the left of black. I think that's where he's coming.
Left to the black. Wow,
Yes.
this is going to be difficult. Has he done it?
He has come already. Perfect.
Perfect.
He almost
Oh,
if he
it's
had
ran.
yes, if he had missed that red, he would have been straight to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's your knowledge?
That's not knowledge. This is watching. So snooker we watch. As I should confess, I am not a.
Do you know what we need? We need one of those special pens on the screen for you
We
guys.
could. Yeah.
That's a good shot. Ali's woken up. The eye of the tiger.
I hope so.
Now, you can go first on this one. Compare this sport to another couple of sports in the world to snooker. Over to you. But not pool or of any billiard sport. Compare it to another sport. Over to you. Which sports do you feel compared to this one?
Difficult? Then you mean the degree of difficulty?
No, I'll go first. I'll
Oh, please.
explain. Right. The number one sport in the world compared to snooker, well, any billiards game, is an archer.
Really?
Yeah. For accuracy. Because the archer's got to hit the bullseye, and the snooker player has got to hit the heart of the pocket.
Unbelievable.
And the next sport is chess. You've got to be a chess player at this game.
Tactical.
Tactical battle. You've got to make the right move. And the next one is fitness. You have to be very fit to play this game.
Really?
Because you've got to look after your body to go through the mental ability of what you're going through. Because you tend to walk miles around the table and reserving energy for the length of the match of 4 hours. So those just are some of the sports you've got to have. And the self-belief as well. So he's got to go, he's
what a
knocked on the
lovely-
door.
I think you have. I really had no clue of what you were asking me, and I would not have been able to answer you the way you have. Honestly.
Yeah, that's how we see it. That's how I see it. And because I'm a World Billiards commentator, this will be my 61 World Championships I've commentated on. It's a long way. I'm only, that's pool snooker, A-ball, women's division, men's division, world doubles, world team event, and all that over the years. And I really enjoy bringing the passion from my opinion to the snooker world, and it's a bit different, and to see what they go through is what I try to explain. It's not for everybody, you can't please everybody, but I try to explain to them what these players go through. For instance, Mohammed, he's sitting there going through, wow,
What a shot.
the player, my opponent, is turned up. How am I going to stop him? And you were right. These players can turn the game in the blink of an eye.
And the other factor in snooker is you can't do anything when your opponent is on the table. So you can see it's nice to think that you
What
can
a
stop
shot.
it. A very nice shot.
What a shot!
Yeah, that adds confidence. He may not have been, he has not left himself well, but all he has to do is to take a long cue probably and snooker, or just snooker. Leave it there. Yeah.
Well played.
Yeah.
And all the family.
He could have left him tighter. You have to leave these shots tighter. so that now it's both the cushions on the left and right. They're simple wee shots, and he'll play it very slow. See, he'll just my God, too slow,
Too slow.
too slow.
Foul and a miss.
Foul and a miss.
So that's one, and
Yeah.
that's 4 points.
This
And
will be
look at the
called
board.
foul and a miss.
Is Ali going to come back? He's 60, plays 15.
I would not take a foul and miss because this is very easy to leave you with nothing. And anyway, he has to play the next shot like this. Yes, perfect. It's better to take a. This is unfortunate. He should have had just this better and brought them behind yellow or the brown.
So we can talk now while they're playing safety about the road to becoming a world champion. It was always a dream in English 8 ball to represent my county squad and go up from there and play for England, which I never really achieved. I lost by 1 point. Great shot, by the way.
Great shot.
So what I'm explaining is the journey you have to becoming a world champion in snooker. What, ladies and gentlemen,
See his confidence building up.
ladies and gentlemen, who is
60,
at the
60
table?
points.
That's not
Yeah.
Ali
Yeah.
O'Bailey at
You
the
see,
table,
within,
surely.
within 10 minutes, he has turned around. 35 points.
And by the way, he did play the middle.
He tried.
Yeah.
He tried. These are difficult shots. And he has nothing to lose. 51 ahead, 35 on the table.
So your journey of playing and going to your dream is an incredible journey. From playing in my local pub to a world tour. And it's the same for all of us. We have to start at the beginning and work our way up. I owe so much to Qatar Snooker Federation for helping me to become a professional. It was an honour, and without them I couldn't have done it.
What
Oh,
a shot.
who is
What
this?
a shot.
This
What
is
a
not
shot.
Ali O'Bailey, surely.
No, he's 51.
Amazing.
51 ahead.
He's just
Yeah.
pointing them from nowhere.
Yeah, 51 ahead. Yeah, he just. Yeah. Good. We are seeing a contest now.
So let's get the scoreboard up. And we'll just give you the rest of the scores. So I was explaining about the journey you have. So when you watch pool or snooker on the TV, how do you get to a world tour? It's very difficult for you because when you start young, without the passion and the sponsorship from paying the money for the table, from that scale of going around the country, hotel bills, food bills, and all that. That comes later on, so you just need your parents to back you, basically. But my journey was different. When I won tournaments, I put the money to one side to put me into like a small tournament, a great big tournament, and you progress from there. And then I got lucky. In 2009, I became one of the most famous pool players in the world. What happened was the International Pool Association saw the determination and the passion how I play pool. They put me on the TV table, and I managed to get sponsorship.
Lucky.
So yeah,
You were
very
lucky.
lucky. And then they put me on the TV table 7 times, and it was for the IPA tour. And then I moved to Qatar 13 years ago. So Qatar Billiard Federation have looked after me, which was incredible because I knew a little bit about 9 ball, but I never really played the game, and because it was a bigger balls, and I managed to practice with the national team.
Yeah, you were lucky.
And I was lucky in Ali and Mahana, O'Bailey and Mansoura and Kamis. Everybody was amazing to me. So what I'm explaining, the journey you have is incredible. And we all have different journeys to be where
Absolutely,
we are.
absolutely.
And I played my first professional tournament. 64 players in the world entered, were selected by Joy Hable, and I became my first paycheck as a professional player.
You
And it was
deserved it.
lovely. I've still got all the money in the envelope. It's in a trophy cabinet.
Yes,
Make sure that we
interesting.
spend it.
Interesting. Yes.
What about your journey? How did you get to be a quality billiards player? Over to you.
I just allow me to say something that you said that parents have to back you up, and that's in every part of the world, and especially in the countries like India, or those countries where snooker and billiards is a club culture and not a sport. It's more of a club culture, and from club culture, it becomes a sport for you. I think the biggest role that somebody plays in bringing you up to a level is your coach.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that.
I in India there are some great coaches, and Ashok Chandelier. You have heard of Mr. Manoj Kothari. You have heard of Sanjay Sawant. There are some great coaches, and not big players don't acknowledge a lot, but we are all the products of our coaches, and the coaches also mentor you mentally. They prepare you, and even when you are living off very paltry subsistence, you're growing up in life. You're a student, or you're working, and these coaches build you up, not only technically but also mentally. And I believe this game requires a coach. No wonder how old you are. Anybody who's listening to us, my request is, if you want to pick up billiards and snooker, please take formal coaching. Without formal coaching, you will leave a lot of inherent mistakes in your errors in your game, which will stay with you very long, and then as you grow old, you will never be able to overcome them. You saw, this was a lucky. So this is again a big frame for Ali. So you were asking me, in fact, I come from a very very big pedigree.
Yes.
My uncle was my father's younger brother was Satish Mohan. He represented India, I think 3-4 times, or maybe more.
Wow.
I don't remember. World. He was world number 2. The most remarkable of his achievements was the 1972 Pyuki Kohe, where 6 amateurs and 6 professionals played round robin.
Wow.
I will tell you the good names: Manuel Francisco, Leslie Driffield, Mohammad Lafir, Clive Everton, Paddy Morgan, top players, and Michael Ferreira. I should never forget. So Michael, and he beat all the 11 players in the round robin. But the format was that you had the last 4 had to play each other again, and he lost his semi-final match. So he was a great player. No wonder he was a very good, very very big player. So having such a big player at home, and somehow he did have good habits, or he developed some bad habits, and poor chap struggled in his last years of his life. So my father was absolutely against me picking up the cue. I have been beaten technically for picking up the cue.
Oh my word.
But then I started playing late when I started working for a company in India, in Bombay. They had a club, and I started there, and then I picked up late, quite late, around in my 20s, early 20s.
Okay.
Yeah. And I used to play a little bit billiards and snooker. The best I have been in snooker is I have been a vice champion Masters France 2004.
Wow.
Yes, yeah. I have lost in the final to Xavier Luce. He's very good, very very good player. Also as old as me at that time, probably in his early 50s. So my journey has not been very 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 illustrious, to be honest.
No. We all have that different story.
And I have one thing I must acknowledge. I am playing billiards not basically because I get I play a championship and I beat somebody and I qualify. I play because France doesn't have many players, and Fédération Française de Billard, FFB, sponsors me and says, Akhilesh, go, thank you, go and represent us. So I play billiards only because FFB nominates me, and I am Extremely thankful for that.
That's a great
I would
honour.
I would not be here on my own merit, to be honest. Yes, I could maybe go to the qualifiers and just about make it, but it's not easy. It would not be easy for me, especially these big players like Pankaj, Dhruv, Dave. These are great. These are legends. So sorry, it took a bit long answering you, but
No.
journey has.
I love.
And I'm 64 still, and my aim is to be in the top 16. I would not die before I am in the top 16.
Well, I'm 21. I got a world ranking.
You are.
I'm
you
at
are
the
lucky.
bottom of the bottom, but it's okay. I'm
I
working
came
my way up.
I came closest at one time. I was 17
Yeah.
in Leeds one time in my
Okay.
ranking. That's the best ranking I have come. But then I've slipped, not playing tournaments, to 90s and 50s and 60s. And off late I was 74, but I think I will end up within 30 after the Landywood.
And that's some achievement.
Yes, as I said, without a coach and without proper coaching, somebody to tell you what is wrong every day, you will not excel in this sport.
How many coaches do you think Ali's got?
I think 3.
Four.
4, is it?
He's got 4.
I see.
He's got Mike Russell, Michael
Yeah,
Giorgio.
Mike, this game of English
he's
billiards,
lovely, he is.
I tell you, I revere him like my God.
Yeah, he's lovely.
He's-
he looks
he's-
after me as well.
He's,
And you've got in the pool is Costa and Antonio Amir Rota. So he's well looked after.
I hope he deserves. These are, players of the caliber of Mike.
Yeah.
They are ones. These are. I would not compare them to Paul Lindrums or others. But to be honest, these are not small players. These are human living legends.
And Qatar Billiard Federation have got a very special coach, Mansoura, who's amazing for the juniors. And what do you think of Qatar Billiard Snooker Federation, the new home?
I have just taken a tour and I have gone upstairs in the office on the second floor and congratulated Jim. And I don't know him by his name, but I think he is the federation chairman.
Yes.
A lot of federations have a lot of money, but they would not spend in such a facility.
Good shot.
What a safe. We call this a pot, but a safe pot. If he doesn't pot, he's still down safe. But I think the federations must pick up. They must spend a bit of money. This is a great venue. I think you will see a lot of championships being held, and having 4 and 8, 12 tables downstairs, 2 tables with pool. I think this will be a great venue.
And of course, the home of the IBSF as well, and also the home of Hayball, which is the new game in the future, and also something very special in December, which is the World 10 Ball Cup, the biggest prize money in the world for 10 ball. So congratulations to Qatar for making this
absolutely.
happen, and it will be played in a hotel, which is a beautiful hotel. Are you staying at the IBSF hotel here in Qatar?
Yes.
And what do you think of the hotel?
No, I think Qatar is not a new place to me. I have lived in Qatar. Yeah. I have lived in Ras Lafan. I'm an engineer by profession.
Wait a minute, you're an engineer?
I'm an engineer, masters in structures, and with 2 MBAs.
I'll show you my wife. My wife is the world's leading water engineer.
I see. So I'm a mechanical engineer in oil and gas.
Okay.
I have worked good 41 years. I retired last year and I've just come back to work.
And there's my wife,
Oh.
the world's leading water engineer. She makes water for the world.
Oh. Helen Bali.
Yeah, very, very nice. So very.
She
very
looks as an intellectual.
Yeah, she's very professional. So you and my wife would get on very well, and
We are
engineers.
engineers are crazy guys. I mean,
No,
they
you're
try to.
amazing guys.
You will be surprised if I tell you that to learn this game, I used to draw these size balls on my CAD design, and I used to see on how
Wow.
much, what is the distance you hit. It's very simple. It's r sine theta, the angle of approach.
Yes.
There is a r sine theta. So through the 27 millimeters of a ball,
Wow.
you have three Qs. On it's a 54 ball, 27 on each side.
Yeah.
So you have 9 3 Q tips. So if you master those three positions, you will have three known angles every time. It's not easy, but as you say, engineers are crazy.
Engineers are the best in the world. They're planning the future
It doesn't
to
work.
make it all happen. But the reality of this game is Alobaidli has to pop this red. And I learned something very
This is a
special.
difficult shot. This is a difficult shot. He's not potting it.
Okay.
He's not potting it.
I learned how they get the pink ball on the spot. Now, here we go. They use the middle pocket and the corner pocket for the alignment.
For the center, yes.
Yeah.
It is the center between the blue and the black.
Yeah. What I meant is they use
And-
the pockets.
But no, also it is also when you take the thread, when you will take the thread, it is
Yes.
the center of the four pockets. So the
Wow.
two center pockets and two top pockets, you take the thread to the center and you will
Yes.
get the pink spot. And it should technically match with the center between.
I saw them doing it.
Yeah.
It's lovely how they do it.
I hope I'm not caught wrong.
Yeah.
But I had just got my table done, and they marked the pink pocket using the threads, the white thread,
Yes.
centering the four pockets.
That's incredible.
I
And
could be wrong.
and that's what it's about. We tend to see things.
You can see the tension on Asif's face.
Oh, it's all there, isn't it? He knows he's got to win.
2-1 up, 25-1. He wants to win this frame.
Yeah. And it's gone scrappy as well.
Yes, it's a bit scrappy.
How do you feel if Ali wins this frame?
I told you it's a
Oof.
contest. I believe it's a contest.
I think he should go for this red by the brown. Oh, sorry.
It's all
In the corner
difficult,
pocket.
Difficult. This is a difficult shot. See,
Look how cool
this
he is.
Yeah.
He's not showing any
There's not-
frustration.
Yeah, but there's not much of an exit here. Difficult for him to come back into the balk.
Well, he can't see the red. Otherwise, he would have gone for it.
No, he can see this red
Yeah, he
on
can.
the left of the pink here, but I don't know whether he can cut it very fine to avoid these two reds
Wow.
next to the cushion. If he avoids them, the two cushion will take the red to the extreme left,
Okay.
and he will see. I hope he goes through.
Oh, my word. What a
See, it's a
oh,
hard-
no.
This is an opening.
No,
This is an opening.
that is a terrible shot from Ali.
Bad luck,
Catching the
bad
red.
Bad luck.
Such a shame.
Hard
It was
luck.
all on that shot. And he's left it all in the open. Golden opportunity.
30 points here, and the frame is gone.
And catching that red has allowed his opponent, Mohammed, to fly here with a nice break. A 30 or 40, but Ali can only look on.
The game is as easy and as difficult it looks. For us, he's 2 frames up, 2-1 up. He's 30 points ahead, but he needs the same amount of concentration as would anybody else to get through this next 5 reds. Look, he is not ensuring he's ensuring he's not going to miss any shot now. This is the hallmark of a player. I have an opportunity. I have the reds. There is no way I should not wrap up this frame.
So this red starting to break build. And starting to run away with the frame. Such a shame. This tactical safety shot. Just hitting the red. And everything is in place to run this game. To go 3-1 up. you're out of the tournament and your World Championships is all over. Been a great game so far. We've seen a little bit of emotion. So why is he hesitating? Is he
Because what will he do? He has to stun, run through. What has he to do to come back on the black? It's difficult. This is quite straight. He has to go through to the red on the right if he wants to keep the break. Yes.
Wow, he
Very
powered
nice.
it.
Very nice try. Very nice.
That was a sledgehammer shot
Yeah,
with side.
He should have.
So this black now is worrying times.
No, these are half ball black. This is a half ball black.
What I meant is for Ali.
Ali. Yes, absolutely.
So he's got the red up the top there in the balk area. But right now, this red now.
Difficult to come back from this. Pink is out of position.
Well, you can see the blue, the key to come down to the black area. Great performance. Wow, it's still.
That's a lucky touch.
Wow.
He should have come clean because he has lost the black on the
Did
spot.
you see the sportsmanship there?
Yeah.
He had just apologised to Ali and said sorry.
Yes.
Great sportsmanship, ladies and gentlemen, and you guys are incredible. You do fouls, we do the same. You do fouls and accept it and move on. And the referee doesn't see it. So why do you need a referee in snooker? Because we are pool referees. They tend to float around 2 or 3 tables. So why do you need a referee when the sportsmanship? Oh wow!
This frame is
Big
over.
miss that is. So why do you, with the great sportsmanship? Just a question from both players. Is it to pick the
See,
balls up or?
we have different types of players, and most of, I would say 99% all of us are very fair, and
Oh,
well, he knows he's lost the
Ali.
frame anyway. He has lost the frame.
that's a shame. Sorry guys, I'm feeling the pain out there. And I stay unbiased.
No, don't give up because
Yeah.
Ali has the character of coming back.
Yeah, I'd love to see
both
a
of
big
them, both
game.
of them. Even Muhammad Asif, if he was down 2 frames,
Yeah,
3-1, he would have come back.
yeah.
You're seeing the best contest actually.
So one mistake now from Ali. Let's have a look at the scores. We've got a great team here. Look at that. Automatically. Well done, everybody. Let's have a look. Nicholas, where's Nicholas? There he is.
He's
2-1
2
up.
Yeah.
Darryl Hill is 12
Mike.
pace. Where's Michael?
Michael is 1-2 down.
Michael Giorgio is 2-1 down.
Munir is having a
my
good time.
word, it's all happening.
Mohammad Shawab is 2-0.
What about Ali? He's,
yeah.
he's 2-1 down as well.
As well.
Somebody's just gone 3-0 up. Raz from Malaysia.
I have seen Taha. He is a good player. He's a very, very good player.
Okay.
Yes. He can play very well on his good days.
I saw
I've
he
seen some
has
of
a
his matches.
YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And I was in Sri Lanka and I've got an amazing story to tell you about Sri Lanka.
I see.
Because I travel the world and I thoroughly enjoy it. So, we went there for a holiday. And we were in this beautiful hotel. It was Scotland and England hotel in Sri Lanka. I'm not too sure what part of Sri Lanka we were in. So we went to the reception, and the gentleman said, "Do you play snooker?" I said, "Yeah, a little bit." He said, "Would you like to come to our snooker room?" I said, "Yeah, why not?" So the wife looked at me and she said, "We're on holiday, Paul. We're on holiday. This is not for snooker." So anyway, so we got our bags put into the room. So I said, "No, I better not come into the snooker room." I said, "The wife will get upset." So she said, "Go and have a game. Go and have a game." So we went into the room. And all of a sudden I could smell something. It was gas. They have gas lights
Oh,
for the snooker table.
unbelievable.
So he got out the billiard cues, no farrows, just the tip. He got out the snooker balls, and I thought, what are they? I've never seen snooker balls like it. An ivory set of snooker balls. Ivory. Old.
Yes.
And they weren't.
I have one set.
Oh, you got
Yes,
one
I have
set?
got one set.
Oh, so
1968.
they were different shaded colours. So anyway,
Yeah.
so he was racking them up. With
What a
his
shot. What a shot.
great shot. So he racked them up, and I thought, well, I'll just roll the cue ball. It was like an egg,
Oh.
and I thought, what's that about? So anyway, so he's turned all the lights on the snooker table, and I played 2 shots, and I said, sorry, I can't stay, I can't get on with the gas lights. But what I did was I rode the cue ball and the object balls, and they were rolling weird. It's a little bit
You
different.
lost the center.
Yeah,
Yeah, wobbling.
yeah.
It's
That was
surprising.
incredible. But the table had around about 8 legs. This one's got, I think, 6. I don't know.
Yeah,
how
old
many
tables
legs.
had, yes.
Yeah.
Some old tables had 8 legs.
Yeah,
yes,
this
yes,
one had 8
yes.
legs.
The old English tables had 8 legs, and they were very sturdy,
Yeah.
and they were rock solid. I mean,
Yes.
the
they
slates
were.
used to be heavier,
Yeah.
and no doubt, if you have 8 legs, definitely it will be stable.
But I'd never experienced a old snooker table like it. It was incredible.
That is an opening, and this is really very good. See, shots like this,
Go
could
ahead.
have left him better, but they instill confidence. Potting the black and going into the bunch, and getting a couple of reds open, brings a lot of confidence. Look, what a center pot it is. What a center pot. You know, in Sri Lanka has a history. Sri Lanka doesn't have some very big players, but Sri Lanka has a history of having Mohammad Lafir as the
Okay.
world champion. 1973, Bombay,
Wow.
Bombay Gymkhana, India, Bombay. And that's where he beat Satish Mohan in the finals.
That's amazing.
Yes, yes. And Sri Lanka has another history. Malta has only one player, English billiard, Paul Mifsud. And in 79, 95, I was there, I remember. 79, he won the world championship in Colombo.
I went to Colombo.
Malta
Yeah.
has only Paul Mifsud from Malta, world championship, 1979.
Yeah, I went to Colombo. It was beautiful.
I usually mix that with New Zealand. Oh my God, what a place to live! What a place to live! I have been twice. It's a great place.
I was in Penuela,
Oh.
Elephant Orphanage.
Orphanage.
Yeah.
So
Oh, they were amazing.
orphanage.
Yeah. Then what happened was with the elephants, if they got a chain around them, they're approachable. But if they haven't got a chain, they're the wild elephants, and they all come together at dinner time, and they walk the elephants down the lake in the orphanage. So any lost elephants, they all stick them together. They go in herds. It's beautiful. Yeah,
Mike Russell's wife is from Sri Lanka.
it's just
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah. And what do you see now of the match? 35 points behind.
It's a must win. Every shot is the title.
Yes,
It's
yes.
on the line. Now,
Now-
from a pool player's point of view, here we go. Every shot he's playing,
Table
we
is
call
open.
it the survival game.
Survival game. Absolutely.
One miss, you're out. Your world title's gone.
Gone.
So this is how I'm going to feel right now. If I'm playing this shot, I'm so happy because I'm 3-1 up, 35 points up. So the feeling's completely different. So I would take this. Yeah, he did take that on, by the way.
He tried to do that. He tried.
Now, if I'm Ali coming to the table now,
He's left him nothing.
I'm
he's left him
3-1
nothing.
down, 35 points adrift. Where's the nearest panic station? You know, so I would start panicking now. and try and pot anything and everything. I wouldn't wait for an opportunity because this is the only one I've got.
No, he should hang on.
Exactly.
This is
This
the time
the
to hang
difference
on.
between you and
Don't
me.
go for any fancy shots because I mean there is nothing on the table. You have to play like probably Ronnie O'Sullivan, one of the big shots of of the tournament to get a pot and get into position.
Exactly.
The table is very open. You have 4 reds down in the other half, and so I think 5 reds. So all and except for the one in the cushion on the left, all other 4 are potable.
Is he going behind the black?
I do not know. I think so. Oh yes, you
Oh,
just did well. You just did very well, and it's a very very good shot. He gets a good bounce. He's right.
Wow.
Yeah, gets a good bounce.
Did
He's
I
right
call
behind.
that?
Yes.
Did I call that?
Yes.
That's one out of a few thousand.
No, you picked it up. You picked it up early. You picked it up very early.
I would have gone for something.
And
else.
it's not an easy shot for. This can go wrong. This can go wrong.
It's gone wrong.
No,
Let's have camera 4.
we do not know whether we
I don't know if we
that
can.
red is potable or not.
There's camera. No, it's not. Possible.
Unfortunate. Yeah. See, that could have gone wrong.
Yeah. Do you know what? How nice it is to have somebody with me in the commentary booth. Sometimes I'm on my own for 14 hours a day. It's lovely to have somebody with me to talk to.
But you have to give me the benefit of doubt. I am quite talkative.
Well, you can't be any more talkative than me.
Really?
I end up talking to myself. But what a
This
shot
is
that
a good
is.
shot. Yes.
Nobody else
He has-
listens to me. My camera crew, our team, shall I say, they listen to me on the camera, and our tactical director is listening as well. So they can hear me, which is fantastic. And we're
He
all
has to
supporting
now.
each other.
He has now to clear the table to stay.
No, run the table.
Run the table. Absolutely.
Run the table. And there's no ifs or buts.
Yes.
We call this in the pool world the run out. He has to run the table. Are you aware Ali can play left-handed and right-handed?
And right-handed. Yes. I have seen him playing very
Yeah.
well. See, this is where things go wrong, and he has again pushed himself out of position. These guys, they are great. I mean, sometimes when you are down, you must play. I mean, according to me, I'm not such a big player. You must play the basic game.
What a shot!
Yes, yeah. This is where,
What a shot!
yeah, short of the match today.
Yeah. Sorry if I get a bit excited, but I stay. I'll say this right. Unbiased.
No, I'm not biased. I've seen both of them.
You know what I mean.
Yeah,
I don't want everybody thinking, "Oh, you're supporting Ali."
I feel close to Ali because of Mike.
What a shot!
What a shot! Lovely shot. And I feel close to Asif because Asif belongs to Faisalabad,
Yeah.
and Faisalabad is where my mother was born.
We just want to see a great game. That's
it
all
used-
we want.
It used to be called Faisalabad used to be called Lailpur.
Okay.
Yeah, and it has one of the biggest agricultural universities
Okay.
of Pakistan.
Well, I've gotten the invite to come to Pakistan and India, so I will one day come along.
Please
It's,
visit Pakistan. It's a great place.
I know it is.
And
the
don't go by
Federation's
what
invited me.
don't go by what media says, but yes,
I
it
go
has
by-
its own problems, but it's a great place.
What country hasn't? But the reality is this: I got an invite, and it'll be lovely to come and see everybody at the Federation over there. But in the meantime, Ali's got this blue.
Yes.
Can he make it happen?
No, he wants a big game, so he knows the Reds are not easy. None of the Reds are easy.
And if you've just joined us, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very, very much.
See,
It means a lot to us for you to witness a great match as we watch the blue disappear. And do you know what I like? All the stream is free of charge.
oh, I see. Good.
It's all free, and if the fans want to come and watch, it's all free. But right now, the reigning champion of the world is defending his title, but he will.
What a shot! Nice shot. Really
he
nice
will
shot.
not slip
Very
this
nice shot.
away.
I think he has a chalk on the ball, so This is in fact a make or a mar visit. In this visit, if he doesn't close, the match will go into colors.
So, in pool, we have a key shot.
Mm.
In snooker, you have it as well, and he's just got the key shot off the table. Oh, unlucky. Those were the tee reds to come off the cushions. So he's on a break of 24.
Mm.
So he's just a few points behind now.
This is a safe pot. He pots on the top pocket and keeps the white below. Oh, it's a very, very intelligent shot. Very intelligent shot. Very intelligent. He gathered, he brought the reds on the top table so that he could do a break if he gets an opportunity, while keeping himself safe. But Asif is a stunning pot. Stunning pot. Stunning pot, as I said. Really stunning pot. You should have seen this shot.
I just checked the replay. What a shot
Fantastic.
that was.
Fantastic.
And this is for the match.
Yes, he closes
And
from
to
here.
go through.
I think from here he closes the match.
The end game.
Not easy.
Wow.
Never say never.
Wow, it just sneaked through off the pink
Never
there.
say never. Not easy. He has to.
So
he has a pot.
24 points the lead with this red. Has he got it?
He's got it.
Yeah, he's got it.
Yeah, he's got it.
So, worrying times for Qatar now, as the reigning champion of the world is watching this match slip away. He put in a great performance, but it's not over.
Never over until the last ball.
Yeah,
He's still,
absolutely.
he has to play. He has to pot. He has to still get his positions.
Yeah, great shot.
Nice shot.
Where's the pink going? He should be above the red.
Yeah, it's enough space.
That's nicely done. So he's worked it all out. So this red is a closing shot of this game. So he's put a great performance in. We saw Ali come back. Played a great tactical battle. Only to watch the long red go in. So this black,
What a shot. Nice shot.
this red, and starting to get this frame under control. On behalf of Qatar Billiard Snooker Federation, I would like to say thank you very much for joining me in the commentary booth. You're more than welcome. The door is locked. I don't
should
know where the
thank you.
key is.
I should thank you.
No need. And your snooker and billiard knowledge is amazing.
No.
Yes, it
Not
is.
at all.
You're
You have-
very good.
Just a bit, some bits and pieces here and there. The match is over.
So it's a shame to see a reigning champion of the world is out of this year's World Championships. He will work hard and come back, I can assure you. He's a great player.
There was a very good shot from Ali to bring the reds up and keep him safe, and there was another equally good shot coming from Mohammad Asif. That long pot, fantastic control, and it was not easy. He potted that with position. Now he has to go. He's not very far away. Fair enough.
How many snookers? 71 places, 24.
He's 49 ahead. Or 47 ahead.
So 2 snookers. No,
47,
Three.
47, 35, 12. 3 snookers minimum.
3 snookers, yeah. He's battling on,
hardly.
trying. And that's what world champions do, ladies and gentlemen. They still try. And we have another great game for you at 1 o'clock as well.
That's a nice shot. Very nice shot. See, this is the control these guys have. What a straight line. Absolutely.
Has to hit the red.
Yeah, easy.
Nicely played.
Oh, I see. The blue could have rolled a little more.
Oh, a couple more inches. So this red, ladies and gentlemen, but he's missed it.
He's missed it by a mile.
On the pool table, we call that the diamond shot. He completely missed it and hit the diamond.
It's called a diamond, is it?
Yeah, we call it the diamond when you hit that
Because
far
they're
away
that-
from the pocket.
This is a good one.
Now, can Ali
Very
hide the
good.
cue ball?
Very
He's
good.
got to glue it to the black. I'm afraid he hasn't.
It's okay. See, it's a straightforward shot.
Surely
it's
not.
gone in, it's gone in.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Qatar Billiards Federation,
See the
we say
sportsmanship.
thank you.
Thank you. What
Goodbye,
a pleasure.
Goodbye,
What
everybody.
a pleasure. What a pleasure.
Yeah, you're more than welcome. Listen.